I'm Paige Ballero, I'm 21 years old, and I'm from tiny Ontario, Canada. I was in ski lessons when I was 9 or 10, and I had been begging mom and dad to let me snowboard, and they were like, no, not until you're 10 years old, and all my other friends snowboarded, and I thought it was the cool kid thing to do. So when I hit 10, Dad let me switch to snowboarding, and then did that for 9 years. Snowboarding's one of my passions because it just had a huge influence on me when I was younger. I thought that it was cool because it was a sport that I could do individually, and it was just fun. Like, I just had a great time every time I went out, and then I started making friends through snowboarding, and I just am so passionate about it because I got to experience so much and learn so much and meet so many people through it. So I finished work. It was just a regular work day for me. A couple of my friends messaged me and asked me if I wanted to go snowboarding that night, and I was super down. And got to the ski hill, just started hanging out, doing some laps, and then we decided to go in the park, doing some laps in the park. Everything was fine. I went off a 35-foot jump, and as soon as I left the jump, I was like, this is not gonna be good. As soon as I hit the ground, I just crumbled under my feet. I tried to stand back up right away because I thought I was gonna be fine, and I couldn't stand up. And that's when I knew that something really bad had happened. About 10 minutes later, one of the ski patrollers came up, first aid guys came up and took me down in a toboggan. It was the most pain I'd ever been in, and I thought for sure something was broken. I didn't know what, and I was just put in the ER. Nurses started cutting my snow pants off and cutting my leggings off, and had herniated my L4 and L5 pretty badly. Had severe tissue damage on my left glute. Physio gave me pretty much a 6-month mark of full recovery, and then my chiropractor with my herniated discs said it would be 2 years, but they would never fully recover. Herniated discs don't ever really fully heal. So I just was like, oh, I'm screwed for life now. The first few weeks of recovery were just brutal because I couldn't lay down flat because it was just too painful. So I just laid on the recliner upstairs in my living room and couldn't move off of it. I was given crutches to get to and from places, but I couldn't put any weight on my legs. So I pretty much just hobbled around on crutches and had people help me move and walk. Pretty much my daily trips were to the bathroom and back, and couldn't move or do much. It was just holy smokes, this is serious, and I never want to do this again. I never want to be stuck and not be able to move again. Ready to go? Okay, here we go. Stay far away, because you never know what's gonna happen. Okay, nice. That was not that bad. Hey, I did it! Woo, 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 woo. First time in 3 years, baby! Now back to the 35.
Act your age and try another year.
I went out to Blue a few weeks ago and just like I was sore after, like lower same spot kind of sore.
Yep.
And then I went skiing on the weekend and like the same thing. I just was in the park with a few friends, didn't do anything crazy. Like I had a few falls, but it wasn't like anything significant. And then I just walked to the truck and like I've been in like a lot of pain.
Okay, super jammed on the lumbar spine. Let's check the pelvis. Okay, that's not bad.
Okay.
Give that a whirl, see if that helps things out.
Okay, yeah, for
Should,
sure.
big time.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I can still feel a little bit of stiffness down here, but he said it's because it's all jammed up, so I'm gonna have to go back and get that done again. So at the chiropractor, when I visited in Wasaga, he pretty much took a look at my spine, said that my lower spine, my lumbar area, was pretty much just jammed right up. I had tingling and numbness in my legs, which was a part of the sciatica that I've dealt with before. I was told not to really continue doing any action sports. I'm pretty upset about not being able to snowboard the same as what I have had done in the past. I do find it frustrating and a little bit bummed out that it won't look the same as it has and that it just is going to look different going forward. I think that it'll always be a part of my life, whether it's just going out for a few laps or in the park if I can make it. I'm super passionate about winter sports. I think that they're going to be in my life forever, and I'm just happy to continue doing that for the rest of my life.